All right, welcome back to Early Start. As we've been reporting, a James Comey memo says the president asked Comey to end the Michael Flynn investigation.
The New York Times reports the president reported James Comey memo on the president's request to end the Michael Flynn investigation. Another big item to digest here.
Okay, the New York Times reporting Mr. Trump also asked Mr. Comey to potentially jail journalists that publish leaks. Brian Stelter, the host of Reliable Sources, is with us this morning. Brian, this is a shocking revelation that barely got traction in the midst of this dizzying day in D.C.
There's been so much news, that's right, but among the details in this blockbuster New York Times story is that Trump said to Comey that he should consider putting reporters in prison who report classified information. That would be a drastic change of events in this country. There have been prosecutions by past administrations, especially the Obama administration, of the leakers of classified information, but not of the journalists themselves. Some press freedom groups have been concerned we might reach this point, that President Trump might take us there. So far, it hasn't happened. It's been all words, not actions. So in this story, once again, we have the president making threats. The White House has not pushed back or denied this account in the New York Times story. Frankly, they've got a lot on their plate right now that they have not addressed. This is one of those angles. But I think it goes to speak to the president's mood, his mindset, just how frustrated, furious he is about these ongoing leaks. There's been leaks of classified information, and then there's been leaks about all the infighting, all the drama inside the White House. Two very different kinds of leaks.
That he blames the communications office for what's been going on.
He seems to blame everyone but himself, yeah.
You know, he's a consumer, an avid consumer, especially of the New York tabloids, but he's not going to like
his favorites, the New York
That's his paper.
He's not going to like what he sees in the papers this morning, because banner headlines, top of the fold in every major American newspaper about the Comey memo. I mean,
and this one, the Daily News, it can be taken two ways. It goes with the make it go away, which can either refer to Flynn or it can refer to the president. The Daily News has been a critic of the president. I think from left-leaning outlets, we've certainly even started to hear the I word, impeachment, as you all were talking about. That kind of conversation may be premature, but certainly among left-leaning outlets, it's getting some traction, getting some attention. And then, of course, just from middle of the road, even right-leaning editorial boards of the Wall Street Journal. The headline from the Wall Street Journal editorial board this morning is "Loose Lips Sink Presidencies," kind of taking all of these recent stories together.
It's remarkable that even Mr. Trump needs to appreciate how close he is to losing the Republicans. He needs to pass the agenda that will determine if he's successful. Millions of Americans recognize his flaws, but decided he was a risk worth taking. It will be interesting to see how Republicans and how conservative media behave in the next couple of days. And the White House, we called it the silent night.
What will turn the narrative in that conservative media?
You know, right now, I think a lot of folks don't know what to make of this. A lot of right-leaning commentators or conservative talk show hosts have been trying to downplay the importance of the news. But the president's own behavior here is telling. We haven't seen tweets. We haven't seen a tweet storm from him about this. Maybe we will later today. The president is scheduled to speak at 11 a.m., I believe, a commencement address. Other than that, no public events today, no on-camera briefing. So it'll be the president himself that determines what happens next in this story.
Just checking Twitter to make sure there's no 140-character response from the president. Not just yet. Brian Stelter, host of Reliable Sources. A busy day for you. Thank you for being here.
And thank you for joining us. I'm Christine Romans.
I'm Dave Briggs. New day starts right now.
This is